Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of our Skyrim Anniversary Edition PS4 playthrough as Ruark, the Redguard Vampire Hunter. Last episode, we ventured with the few remaining members of the Blades to a remote mountain range in the Reach in western Skyrim. Esbern knew of a hidden Blades outpost that sheltered the entire knowledge of the Dragoneers and Alduin, named Alduin's Wall. We fought through the Foresworn who had reclaimed the outpost and found the mythical wall. Esbern then learned of a shout that could defeat Alduin, and Delphine told us to return to the Greybeards to see what they knew of this power. Thanks for watching, and let's begin. Turdos, 11th of Heartfire, 4th Era, year 201. I have been neglecting my journals. Everything has been happening so fast, being swept from one conflict to the next without a chance to sit and contemplate the wind. We found Alduin's Wall, and on it, Esbern has deciphered a clue that might aid in taking Satakal down, hopefully for good this time. A dragon shout with the ability to beat him and save the world. I need to ask the Greybeards what they know about this shout, but first, I must return to Lydia and see if she has received any letters from Kasha for me. It has been 8 days since I sent my previous letter, ample time for a response. I admit I am nervous to hear from my little sister again. I hope she is well, but I guess we'll just see if there's a letter first before expecting the worst. The journey to Whiterun took longer than I expected. The harsh, rocky terrain of western Skyrim, combined with the frigid tundra of Whiterun Hold, made the trek almost a day's march. I'm going to rest at the inn, and then see Lydia in the morning. One more day can't hurt. Maybe I'm just delaying the inevitable.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. She needs something. Oh!
I find Lydia in Dragon's Reach, eating breakfast with the Jarl. I ask her about any letters, and, to my disappointment and relief, she says she has not received any. It has been plenty of time to get the letter to Kasha and back. I wonder what is causing the delay. I need company right now. I cannot be left to my own mind, or I will never see this task through. I ask Lydia to join me in my trip to Ivarstead. As we go to leave, we run into a courier with a letter to Lydia for me. I decide to open it on the carriage ride to Ivarstead. This is what it says. Brother, Ruark. The forebears have been breaking into homes in Belkarth looking for traitors to the crown. The rebellion is in full swing, with everything in chaos and distrust rampant. They are starting to get violent, grabbing people from their homes and questioning them in the street. Combine that with the death of that Thalmor tax collector. I don't understand why you did it, Ruark. Yes, he was a bastard, and yes, you're right, we shouldn't be living under elven occupation, but I guess what's done is done. Nobody knows that you killed him, and they think that you left for Skyrim because of the Walking Dead. I hope your disguise and new life are working, though please don't forget me in Belkarth. I don't have the luxury of running. Because these letters are going directly to a housecarl of a Jarl in Skyrim, they are not being checked as thoroughly. I hope you will forgive me for not using the cipher. I miss you, brother. I'll let you know when the investigation has died down and it is safe for you to return to Belkarth. Don't lose focus, and don't stand out too much. Your sister, Kasha. Don't stand out too much. Ha! Good luck with that. How do I tell her? I'm the last hope for life as we know it. I'm the Dragonborn, prophesized slayer of dragons destined to defeat Satakal in one-on-one combat. How do I tell her? This isn't a disguise. Ruark the Dragonborn is who I am. And that Thalmor bastard wasn't the only one who died that night. Ruark the Pugilist did too. I just didn't know it until now. Destiny is cruel. I need time to think, and these steps won't climb themselves. As we near High Hrothgar, I see the shadow of a dragon pass over me. Can I not escape them? How do they continue to find me wherever I go? Are they tracking me somehow? In my anger and frustration, I yell out a challenge. Come down here and fight me! Fight the Dragonborn of legend. Test yourself against me if you dare. The dragon does not respond. It just continues its circling of the peak. As it gets lost in the dense fog around the top of the mountain, I reluctantly continue the climb. Maybe it is just the scout, and the real battle will come when I descend. My blood is boiling, and I'm itching for that fight.
Sky, guard you. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Arngeir doesn't trust me. He thinks that I'm being played by the Blades. How am I being played? The Blades only want to kill Satakal and all of his captains and save the world. This shout will allow me access to the peak of the mountain, and hopefully this Parthenax will have some answers regarding the Dragonrend shout. I hope we run into that dragon from earlier. I need to stab something. These frost wraiths will have to do for now.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum, feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. I had expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No. You seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thu'um you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thu'um? Yes, Alduin, Zebach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulyek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Speak. I will listen. Vomendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. Sum Ark Ora.
Parthenax, the leader of the Greybeards, the Hermit on the mountain, is a dragon. Destiny is cruel. Once again, I am left with more questions than answers.